see, I always get stuck when it's time to talk about my work.
Well, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. So let's talk about your work.
It was it is not a narrative kind of here's her life. I think I really wanted to play with these images of immigration, of she is the one of the great stories of coming to this country and being a star, but there's a lot around that. She represented so much, and these are the things I was working for the whole Latino community. I felt she was always a glue that all those people in Orchard Beach would be listening to her.
Of course.
She's mine. No, she's mine. She's ours, right? It wasn't. I mean, you get some, because let's face it, cultures tend to be very, they want to hold on to what's theirs.
Right. They can be very exclusive.
Exclusive, thank you, and protective. And but she kind of bridged that. It was amazing, and I think her story in particular, because she could never go back home, and that she was this person here building a new life, speaks volumes for all these Latin American immigrants coming through, both the new incoming and those that have been here for some time.
Plus, what an incredible voice. I mean,
oh my God.
What an incredible voice.
And so, and I needed, she had an incredible voice most of her life, but I used a lot of early songs, and just it's just so gorgeous. And I also used some religious, the religious songs that can be found in the Santeria culture in Cuba. So I started with that because that's how she really started singing these ritualistic songs from the African diaspora.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. So the season begins?
The season begins on April 17th and goes through April 29th. We have 3 programs. You can catch Azúcar in 2 of them. But then we have some fabulous, we have a program that we're reviving, Guajira, which is by another Cuban choreographer, Pedro Ruiz, and his focus was the country folk, very different mixture, more Spanish and indigenous, very beautiful piece. And then we are bringing back a work by Annabel Lopez Ochoa titled Mademoiselle, which is a look at the different types of Marias we have in Latin American culture.
Okay, very good. Sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun.
Oh, it's very exciting.
So where do you see the company going? Because this is your 2nd year?
I will be 3 years old in August.
Okay, very good. Congratulations! Congratulations!
It's coming up. It's coming up.
So where do you see it all going? I mean, because your direction, every director has a different focus, a different vision. I mean, I know there's the initial, this is what the mission statement had been, and this is what the mission statement probably still is, but I know that every artistic director wants to go someplace different.
It's an excellent question, and when I first came to Ballet Hispanico, I told myself, well, I'm going to bring in what I always wanted Ballet Hispanico to be, where I always saw it going. And for me, it is this nurturing resource for the Latino community and for all communities to interact, to enjoy, to see beautiful work, but also be educated through the work that we do, and also become dancers. I mean, we are really 41 years old. It's time to take the Big Brother approach. We're not just a dance company. We are an organization.
Yeah, an institution.
An institution.
Yes, you're
Thank
here.
you very much.
You're here to stay.
We're here to stay, and we're now going to develop the future.
So I see that you're doing a teaching artists program, you're doing outreach into the schools.
Mm-hmm. We have a choreographic institute that helps emerging choreographers who are interested in developing work that is culturally based. It's a beautiful process, has a lot of mentorship and also a film component to it. We have a second company because we want to be able to give those students that are trained here leave to finish their secondary education and come back, a place to come back to,
right,
and learn what it is to be to apprentice in a way. It's a very interesting company because it's allowing us to go back into the community in a different way that this professional company that tours all over, you know, can't be everywhere at the same time. And then we have a large education and outreach program that goes out into the schools. I mean, we're serving this year, we're serving 10 schools, 2,000 kids.
That's incredible.
And that's amazing. And they're learning about dance and culture.
Well, thank you again for taking the time.
Oh, well, thank you. It was a pleasure meeting you and talking to you.